The Shenandoah Music Trail celebrates the rich history of the Valley's traditional music makers. Along the music trail are the best musicians playing music as a way of life. Are you a musician or listener seeking an authentic Appalachian music experience? Come explore the Valley's musical roots. We offer multiple driving loops with live music, insider excursions, and a variety of safe accommodations. The musical experience of a lifetime awaits. Come explore the Shenandoah Music Trail. Don't forget your instrument. Closed captioning for this program is sponsored by the Stanton Lions Club. Welcome to the Shenandoah Music Trail. The Music Trail is a non-profit organization bringing music makers and their audiences together since 2010. Welcome to our home here in Swope, Virginia.
Yeah, I'm going to do an old song now by a guy named Jimmy Driftwood. It's called Same Old Tale That the Crow Told Me. Now, you might remember him. He also wrote the words to the Battle of New Orleans. So here it goes. Tomcat sitting on a bale of hay.
Wow.
Bulldog sitting on the ground. Well, I went and pinched the bulldog's tail. Wow. They went around and around and around, and they went around and around. It's the same old tale that the crow told me way down yonder by the sycamore tree. Same old tale that the crow told me way down yonder by the sycamore tree. Now a bullfrog's sitting on a lily pad looking up at the sky. Lily pad broken, he fell in, he got water all in his eyes. He got water all in his eyes. It's the same old tale that the crow told me way down yonder by the sycamore tree. Same old tale that the crow told me way down yonder by the sycamore tree. Hey Martha.
Yeah?
Just found out why the price of ham is so high.
Why?
Because only 2 hind legs on a hog, that's why.
Okay.
Well, I got an idea. If you cross with an octopus, the price of ham would come down, because it'd be like hog in the middle and ham all around, hog in the middle with ham all around. And it's the same old tale that the crow told me way down yonder by the sycamore tree. Same old tale that the crow told me way down yonder by the sycamore tree. Why ain't it gonna rain no more, no more? It ain't gonna rain no more. How in the heck can I wash my neck if it ain't gonna rain no more?
That's a funny song.
It is a good song.
Welcome to the Mountain Music Show, recorded right here in the beautiful Shenandoah Valley. Hosted by the internationally acclaimed music duo, Me and Martha. They share their music. It's the next best thing to being here. We hope you enjoy the show. Here are your hosts, Martha Hills and Don DeFoy.
You're back.
This is one of my favorite songs. It was written by Rhonda Vincent on a laundry ticket in the bus.
Yeah, she's great.
She's really an amazing musician.
Great songwriter, too.
Yeah. Way back when it all began with muscle, wood, and steel, mighty man tamed the land with a horse that rode on wheels. Broke the heart of a red man, made a name for Jesse James. A mark was made forever by passing of the train. As a little child, my thoughts ran wild as I clung to my mama's dress. As the train grew near, the engineer waved my fuse to rest. He tipped his hat and he pulled the cord and he blew a long refrain. Round midnight I'd be dreaming of passing of the train. Clickety-clack, eating up the track, can't you hear that whistle scream? She's letting you know just how she feels, a belly full of steam. All aboard who's going aboard, it'll never be the same. It's a downright lonesome feeling with the passing of the train. That old caboose, they cut it loose and ain't gonna bring it back. It sits beside the towns that died along 1,000,000 miles of track. We're always late when we get there, we'd sooner hop a train. Anyone who's heard that whistle mourns passing of the train. Clickety-clack, eating up the track, can't you hear that whistle scream?
She's letting you know just how she feels with a belly full of steam. All aboard who's going aboard, it'll never be the same. It's a downright lonesome feeling with the passing of the train.
This set of train songs goes out to Stephen French Gilson.
We've had a lot of requests for train songs. This next song is in the key of B for those folks playing along.
Yeah, it's a standard jam song. It's called The Wreck of the Old Southern 97. And happened in 1907, I believe, down in Danville, Virginia. They gave him his orders at Monroe, Virginia. They said, Steve, you're way behind time. Oh, it's not 38, but it's old 97. You gotta put her into Spencer on time. Well, he turned around and said to his black greasy fireman, shovel on a little more coal. And when we cross that White Oak Mountain, you can watch old 97 roll. It's a mighty rough road from Lynchburg to Danville on the line with a 3-mile grade. It was on that grade that he lost his leverage. You should see what a jump he did make. He was going down the grade making 40 miles an hour when his whistle broke into a scream. Well, they found him in the wreck with his hand on the throttle, scalded to death by the steam. Well, a telegram came from Washington Station, and this is what it read. You know, that brave engineer that ran old 97 is lying in old Danville dead. Well, they gave him his orders at Monroe, Virginia. They said, Steve, boy, you're way behind time. Okay, it's back of the old 97. Now, if you have any more interest in our jamming, we have these songs also on Slow Jam. All you do is check in on our website, www.shenandoahmusictrail.com, and you'll look under jams, and you'll see all these songs if you want to jam along with us, me and Martha.
Practice is good.
The charm of my bad jokes and pickup lines. Hey, na 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 na. Hey.
Here's a song by Doc Watson, and it's a train song in the key of B. But if you're playing along, what do?
Put your capo on the 4th fret and play G. And again, if you want to see the slow jam version of this, go into our website.
Oh, Reuben had a train, he put it on the track, ran it to the Lord knows where. Oh, me, oh, my, ran it to the Lord knows where. You should have been uptown when Reuben's train went down. You could hear the whistle blow 100 miles. Oh, me, oh my, you could hear the whistle blow 100 miles. Ended up in Maine without a penny to my name. Lord, how it sleeted and it snowed. Oh me, oh my, Lord, how it sleeted and it snowed. I've been to the east, I've been to the west, been where the chilly wind winds don't blow. Oh me, oh my, been where the chilly winds don't blow. The train that I ride's 100 coaches long. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles. Oh me, oh my, you can hear the whistle blow 100 miles.
I got one.
Gonna get me some track, gonna put it right on back, build me a train of my own. Oh me, oh my, gonna build me a train of my own. You should have been uptown when my train went down. You could hear the whistle blow 100 miles. Oh me, oh my, you can hear the whistle blow 100 miles.
We'll be right back. Our Spotlight Showcase today is sponsored by AARP Virginia, by seniors, for seniors, and lovers of mountain music.
We're living life on the outside today.
Back outside in the Little North Mountain, and I actually drove our car right up here. You can drive right to the top if you want to in your car. So it's a great place to come if you just want to take people outside and be in the woods for a couple of hours. Here's a song, the L&N Don't Stop Here Anymore. When I was a curly-headed baby, imagine that, sitting down upon my daddy's knee. He said, son, you go to school, you learn your letters. Don't you be no dirty miner boy like me. I was born and raised in the mouth of Hazard Holler, where the coal cars rolled and rumbled past my door. Now they stand in rusted rows all empty. You see the L&N, it don't stop here anymore. I used to think that my daddy was a black man, was script enough to buy the company store. But now he goes downtown with empty pockets. Lord, his face as white as February snow. I was born and raised in the mouth of Hazard Holler, where the coal cars rolled and rumbled past my door. But now they stand in rusted rows all empty. You see the L&N, it don't stop here anymore. I dreamed that I went down to the office to get my pay just like I'd done before. 'Cause old cut shoe vines were growing up through the window, and the weeds and grass grew right up through the floor. I was born and raised in the mouth of Hazard Holler, where the coal cars rolled and rumbled past my door. Now they stand the rusted rows all empty. You see the L&N, it don't stop here anymore. Said the L&W doesn't stop here anymore, and the B&O don't stop here anymore. The old C&O, it don't stop here anymore. I said the L&N, it don't stop here anymore. And then don't stop here anymore. Oh, we're right here ready to do Hickory Wind, Martha. That's right. It's good.
The birds always like it when we
They
play
do. They all,
outside.
it can be quiet out here when we're setting up our equipment, and as soon as we start to play music, the birds like flock here to hear the
Come to
music.
life. In many tall pines. I remember the oak tree that we used to climb, and it makes me feel better each time it begins calling me home. Hickory wind. I started out younger at most everything, all the riches and pleasures. What more could life bring? And now when I'm lonesome, I always pretend I'm getting the feel of hickory wind. It's a hard way to find out that trouble is real in a faraway city with a faraway feel. And now when I'm lonesome, I always pretend I'm getting the feel of hickory wind. Keeps calling me home. Hickory wind.
You know, I got a song I really like. Talks a lot about Maine. To me, it talks about Maine, where Martha's from.
It has great imagery
It
in
does.
it. Yes. Picture yourself in an Indian summer.
Which we're having right now. It's for those of you who want to know, we're having a great Indian summer this summer. On a rocky shore, high above the sand, near an emerald sea, beneath an old pine stand, on a piece of ground my daddy worked to clear. You know, summer's hanging on a little while this year. It's an Indian summer, you can feel the sun sitting on the porch when the work is done. Smell a little supper, feel the cooling breeze. It's our winter wind waiting in the tall pine trees. Got a little more done than I thought I might. If the weather holds, we're gonna be alright. For the nights are long and the time is near. The summer's hanging on a little while this year. Watch lazy clouds drift slowly by. Oh, sweetening air, fresh blueberry pie. I hear banjo tuning, bluegrass I hear. Summer's hanging on a little while this year. It's an Indian summer, you can feel the sun sitting on the porch when the work is done. Smell a little supper, feel the cooling breeze. It's a winter wind waiting in the tall pine trees. In the darkest hour of the winter's chill, I remember the sounds of the whippoorwill On evening breeze, the song I'll hear. Summer's hanging on a little while this year. And it's an Indian summer, you can feel the sun sitting on the porch when the work is done. Smell a little supper, feel the cooling breeze. It's a winter wind waiting in the tall pine trees. It's a winter wind waiting in the tall pine trees.
I'm here today with Sarah Showalter, and we're at Showalter Orchards. Tell us a little bit about Showalters.
Well, we know it's been planted in apple trees for more than 100 years, and in our family since 1965. My husband and I are second generation apple growers, and we keep reinventing things in the way that we're making different and more things with the apples that we grow, but still growing apples on trees. There's something when you live here and make your living here and take care of your family here and be a good steward and tend the earth all in the same spot, that you get really tied to things in a way that I think only happens with agriculture.
This is a beautiful venue, and you must have a lot of events here.
We do. We have some events that we host for the public, and we also recently added an option of hosting your own private event. We've remodeled a greenhouse, and it's perched on the top of, I think, the most beautiful view that we have at the orchard, and that's yours to celebrate in.
So you have weddings here?
We do. We have weddings and sometimes receptions and sometimes corporate activities, dinners or Christmas parties.
So you also make hard cider?
We do. We started the hard cidery in 2011. We opened in spring of 2012, and it's grown exponentially since then. It's a fun and interesting thing to do with apples, and a great way to preserve an old libation and to meet really great, interesting people.
So come on down to Showalters and bring your family, pick a few apples, and enjoy the wonderful scenery. Thank you so much, Sarah, and I think we're going to go pick some apples.
That sounds great. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to share our farm.
Don's gone to get the banjo, and here he is now.
Martha, it took me a little bit longer than usual because I had to stop by and get one of those apples from Showalter Orchard.
Yeah, we sure love those apples. They're great.
It's a song I learned from Galax, Virginia, and it's called Up the River and Around the Bend. It's called Goodbye, Liza Jane. It goes like this. Up the river and around the bend, goodbye, goodbye. Haven't seen Liza, so don't know when, but goodbye, Liza Jane. Oh, how I love her, ain't that a shame? Oh, how I need her, it's goodbye, Liza Jane. Here comes Paul, the buckboard wagon, goodbye, goodbye. Axles off when wheels are dragging, goodbye, Liza Jane. Oh, how I love her, ain't that a shame? Oh, how I need her, it's goodbye, Liza Jane. Wagon road, goodbye, goodbye. We're all in the bar, sure don't know it's goodbye, Liza Jane. Oh, how I love her, ain't that a shame? Oh, how I need her, it's goodbye, Liza Jane. Oh, how I love her, ain't that a shame? Oh, how I need her, it's goodbye, Liza Jane. Well, wish I was a June apple hanging on a tree. And every time my true love passed, she'd take a bite of me. Wish I was a June apple hanging on a tree. Every time my true love passed, she'd take a bite of me. Now you ride the old gray mare, I'll ride the roan. You get there before I do, you better leave my gal alone. You ride the old gray mare, and I'll ride the roan. You get there before I do, you leave my gal alone. But we sure had a great time being out with you all today. It's been much fun.
Keep a song in your heart, and we'll see you next week.
I'm going to go get one of the Showalter apples again before we leave. Trains on the Highland, I thought I heard her blow. Go tell my true love I'm sick and I can't go. Trains on the Highland, I thought I heard her blow. You can't go tell my true love I'm sick and I can't go. Yeah, I'm sick and I can't go.
Hi, I'm Andrew Carter, and I volunteer for the Shenandoah Music Trail. One of my favorite parts about the trail is getting to meet other players who've been doing this much longer than I have and getting to learn some new stuff from them. Each week, the Mountain Music Show reaches over 2.5 million people. But that's only a small part of the Shenandoah Music Trail. We all work to connect musicians and listeners, creating vital music communities. We organize concerts, jams, lessons, workshops, and provide instruments and scholarships to anyone who wants to learn how to play. As an all-volunteer nonprofit corporation, the Shenandoah Music Trail relies on grants, sponsorships, and viewers like you and me. Please consider volunteering or making a tax-deductible contribution. Call us at 540-209-3540 or visit ShenandoahMusicTrail.com.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Mountain Music Show is funded in part by the Stanton Lions Club.
Massanutten Resort, the Mid-Atlantic's premier four-season resort destination.
Rockingham County, Virginia. Visit rockingham.com.
AARP Virginia, supporting mountain music for seniors by seniors. And Bluestone Fabrics and Creative Cause Solutions.
National Endowment for the Arts, Virginia Tourism Corporation, and Virginia Commission for the Arts.
And everyone knows that Virginia is for lovers of mountain music. Looking for an adrenaline-filled getaway? Or perhaps you prefer the laid-back, relaxing scene? We are your ticket to freedom. Spring forward to new adventures and new daily routines. Break free at Massanutten Resort. Our best-in-class amenities and world-renowned attractions await you. Located in the heart of Virginia's Shenandoah Valley. For the latest resort specials and deals, visit massanuttenresort.com/breakfree.